So we're officially in September, and the last video that I recorded on Bleach Soul Resonance was obviously we are waiting till September to roll by. And I guess some people are still also wondering on what's going on, because I've seen a few people mention, I do keep tabs on, forum pages and whatnot for Bleach Soul Resonance, and, some people are kind of like disheartened to be like, oh, this game's never coming out, what is going on, global is never going to be a thing. And I'm just like, damn, I mean, I've said it many times, just wait till September rolls by and we are going to be getting the news that we've all been waiting for. If you guys don't know, I'll re-mention it again. In September, being this month, we're going to get official news on the progress of the game for the CN, on what the plan of action is going to be, because we do know that there is going to be an open beta. With that open beta, your account does cross over to the official release. So obviously, to those that do want to play the CN version, get a little bit of a head start. Best to play the open beta, so that way you can get a bit of a head start in terms of the official launch. And on top of that, with all of that kind of what we're waiting on news for, we're also going to get global news. And well, ladies and gentlemen, global is officially back on track, as in there is movement, it's alive, it's not dead, it's not gone, there's no global, there is global. And the developers have officially made their move to show that global is alive and well, and this further confirms that during September, whenever it's hopefully next week or hopefully in the coming days, global news will be dropping. So just to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about, so the global website has completely been rehauled. So this is the global website right now. It is completely changed. What we saw beforehand, it's all completely gone. So they have redone everything. The pre-registration, all of that has been cleared out the way for whatever reason. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's been completely overhauled, as we could say, kind of like how the CN one is kind of looking like now. And official Bleach next gen action RPG, that's kind of what we're going with. They've made a post on the Facebook, pretty much all their social media excluding YouTube, I think, because the only thing on YouTube that they've done is they've updated the profile picture. But with everything else, all their social media pages, the website has made changes, they've made posts on other sites, of course, and on top of that, the Discord page has also had a change. Well, the Discord page actually was already having changes prior to everything changing here by the website and then making an announcement. So if you were in the Discord for the official Soul Resonance, of course, then you would have seen changes already being made, which gave you a heads up to be like, oh, it's time. So yeah, this is the Discord. Again, this is the official Discord, and as you guys can see, everything has been changed. This is something that they were changing, I wouldn't say in a sneaky way, because it was kind of obvious to those that were on the Discord. But if you guys are wondering, yes, the Discord has been completely changed around, things have been changed, things have been shifted, and this was done again beforehand. So again, that was another big, oh, okay, we're about to get something cooking here. So yeah, global is back on track, and I think what's gonna probably happen is we are just waiting on the CN side to hit the max pre-registration. So I've been looking at this daily, because I'm just like, right, when are we going to hit the big one, well, the big 10 mil? Because once we hit that, I do believe that is when things are going to be in motion in terms of the developers announcing. I truly do believe that the 10 million has already been hit. This is just them buying time to get things prepared, so that when they're ready, it hit 10 million, they can use that as an excuse, as a big hype up to be like, look, 10 million, and then boom, all the info drops on when the open beta is, what's going on with global, and all that good stuff. Of course, if there's going to be, I don't know, some extended rewards, who knows. But yeah, we definitely have probably surpassed 10 million, but this is them having control of the timer, or the countdown, should I say. I'm classing this as a bit of a countdown. But yeah, I do believe that we've already hit it, and so they're just kind of buying time to get things prepared, or to announce it maybe again in the coming weeks, or at the very least next week, I believe, is when we could get everything going, because I think by then this timer should hit by 10 million by then. I mean, to be fair, because they've taken away the pre-registration, they can also announce the pre-registration for global, and that could that could potentially be the thing, to be honest. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, so just kind of wanted to make sure everyone is in the loop. As you guys are aware, I am head over heels for this game. I thoroughly enjoyed the beta. Slightly addicting, not gonna lie, with the amount of time I put into it, but again, it's a game that I thoroughly enjoyed, and of course we will definitely be going head over heels for this game when it officially releases. Obviously on the CN side of it, I've got 75k when I start my account, right? Because of course through the beta I did take part in the whole recharge, rebate, all that good stuff. So when the game releases on open beta, we're either going to max I'm probably going to max out Hollow Ichigo. I'm not going to cap right now. Probably going to go all in for my boy. So we'll get him sorted and situated, of course. But I think the plan of action for me personally will be, because I think with the global release, I could see it being probably, because if they announce the pre-registration and the game officially releases at the beginning of December for CN, then I suspect that with global, it could very well be either a January or a February 2026 release. I don't think it will be dropping at the same time. If it is, that is going to be a complete shock, and I'll take it. But I do believe that with global, we could see a like a month or two. But it just depends on where the translation is at, because that's honestly the biggest holdback. Because I mean, the game is practically ready to rock and roll in terms of its looks. Just need to be fine-lined in a few areas, of course. But if they have the translations already sorted, then to be fair, I don't think there's nothing really stopping them. Because I mean, they've already done the testing on the TN side of it, so I think they're cooking on that part. There's no online play going on. So, I mean, the server issue isn't going to be that too big of a deal. So, if it is like a single-player type deal, then realistically, all they're really having to worry about is the translations and, of course, adding blood to the game, since Global's going to be having the blood. I'm going to hope and pray and say like a month or 2 months after the CN release, but I'll be shocked if they just kind of run with it and be dropping Global with CN on the 4th of December. Again, the 4th of December is the placeholder date. We don't know for sure if that's going to be the official release date. It can be, if they choose to, if they want to kind of run it to the very end to make sure that everything is sorted and ready to rock and roll for the official release. But either way, we get at the beginning of December, so it's not bad, because most games tend to do it at the end of every month. So happy days, we're going to get it at the beginning and not at the end. But with all that being said, yes, Global is alive. We were all literally just hoping and waiting on something just to see that if there was life, and well, there's life. So to those that were doubting and to those that were sad, being like, no, Global is forever lost, you're good. You're chilling. We're getting Global. Things are in motion, and we'll get more news. I'm going to suspect next week once we hit the full pre-registration for CN. So I will keep you guys boys updated.